Attention duelists. Phoenix here bringing you the Monday Master Duel Watch and Learn. I'm just realizing now that there are more slots in the Watch and Learn thing. That's neat. Anyway, it's going to be a shorter one than normal because despite me waking up with plenty of time to get the stuff out of the way for the day that I needed before recording and then going to work, I decided instead to stay in bed. Is this something I'm going to work on in the future? Probably not. Instead, you'll just have to deal with a shorter video. But hey, you're a trooper, and I believe in you. You can do it. Makanko Kaijus. Set one pass. Maybe they wanted to go second. Opponent's going to summon Gaia the Magical, who will let them summon Curse of Dragon, the Cursed Dragon, who will then add Spiral Fusion. They activate Spiral Fusion, fusing Gaia the Magical and Curse of Dragon, the Cursed Dragon into Curse of Dragon, the Magical Dragon Knight. When it's summoned, it will add back their Spiral Fusion from the graveyard. They'll then reactivate Spiral Fusion, banishing their Gaia Magic from the grave with their Mahama Fairy Dragon to make Gaia the Magical Knight of Dragons. Activates Monster Reborn, targeting the Cursed Dragon. Summons it back. Opponent activates Nibiru. Gaia the Magical Knight will activate, targeting their set cards with Makanko Promise. Makanko Promise will activate in response. Gaia player activates Maxi. Maxi revolves. Makanko Promise resolves, summoning a Makanko from deck. Nibiru sends everyone away. Summons itself and a big token. Gaia player sits 2 back row and passes. Ohime is drawn. She'll use her effect, revealing herself. Opponent chains Spiral Reborn, targeting the Cursed Dragon. Cursed Dragon comes out. Ohime adds Makanko Water Arabesque, putting a card from the hand into the graveyard. Cursed Dragon will let them add another Spiral Fusion to hand. Activates Arabesque, targeting Nibiru. Arabesque will bring out Hare, and then Arabesque will be re-equipped to that. Hare then adds Makanko Fire Dance. Fire Dance will summon the Jewel Makanko and equip to that. Jewel Makanko adds Makanko Ravelry. Swings at their opponent, and their opponent takes all the damage they would take, but they summon their second Mahama Fairy Dragon, and will gain life points equal to the damage they just took. Main phase 2 tributes Mahama to summon Jizukiru. And passes. Player activates Galloping Gaia. A field spell. Links all 3 of their monsters away for Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. Activates Dark Sanctuary. Weird. It's weird what he's doing. Moves to battle. Makanko will swing. Dark Sanctuary will activate. Unfortunately gets Tails. The attack goes through. All damage is transferred to the opponent. Makanko wins. Blackwing, so I have to bring up the log so I can track all their dumb names. Use the Effecto Shimal the Sandstorm, pitching itself, activating Black Feather Whirlwind from the deck, summon Sudri, the Phantom Glimmer, which will add Vata the Emblem. Opponent activates Maxi. In response to the Maxi, player summons Chris, the Crack of Dawn, sends away Sudri to create a token, specials out Vata. Vata sends itself away, sends away Zonda the Dusk, summoning Blackwing Dragon. Black Feather Whirlwind will activate, targeting Sudri. Shimal the Sandstorm will banish itself, targeting Vata. Chainlink 2. Vata goes back to the hand. Sudri comes back to the board. The Phantom Glimmer token and Chris the Crack of Dawn will sync together for Boreas Storm the Wicked Wind. Boreas Storm's effect sends away Shangro the Waning Moon. Zonda the Dusk will banish itself, summon Shirako the Dawn from the deck. Boreas Storm and Blackwing Dragon will both go away to summon a Blackwinged Assault Dragon. And they'll be banished from the graveyard to summon another Blackwinged Assault Dragon. Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind will be summoned and go away with Sudri to make Blackwing Armor Master. Pass his turn. Duel B sets the scale with purple poison and purple poison, then activates Wavering Eyes, destroying their purple poisons, adding Double Iris. Purple Poison's effect will activate to destroy Black-Winged Assault Dragons, both of them. Astrograph Sorcerer will chain because cards they control were destroyed. Astrograph will summon itself. They're taking burn damage on resolutions. However, only one Black-Winged Dragon is destroyed. So the Pendulum player is at 4,500. Let's see. Shungra's effect was activated, banishing itself, targeting Astrograph, which destroys Astrograph, sends it to the Pendulum Zone. Double Iris Magician is set in the Pendulum Scale, and so is Oath Dragon Magician. Pendulum summons Purple Poison, Harmonizing, and Wisdom Eye. Harmonizing will bring out another Double Iris. Overlay the two for Raider's Knight. Raider's Knight will use its effect, turning itself into Arc Rebellion Xyz Dragon. Still taking burn damage. Arc Rebellion uses its effect, going up to 13,400. And swings over Sirocco. We have Masquerade at Home was not enough to survive the Pendulums. Any other cool ones, or am I just going to go into casual? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, let's just check out what's going on in random. Oh, good. Kashtira opens 2 Fenrir, Maxi, Ash Blossom, triple attack. Opponent goes first. Activates Disciples of the True Draco. Tributes it to summon Ignis Heat. Activates another one. Sets 2 back row, passes. Draws Radiant for turn. Summons Kashtira Fenrir. Fenrir will swing at Ignis Heat. Ignis Heat will chain because opponent's monster effect was activated. Skill Drain will then activate. Ignis Heat is negated. Kashtira is negated. Mutual Destruction. Player then activates True King's Return, targeting Ignis Heat. Duelist A fires off a Max C. No response from Duelist B. True King's Return brings back Ignis Heat, draws 1 off of Max C, which is Magician's Rod. Passes turn. Ignis Heat to attack mode, tributed for Majesty Maiden, swings direct. Passes, missed out on 100 damage. Not that it matters. Duelist A draws a Lure of Darkness, activates it. Majesty Maiden will activate her effect in response, still under skill drain. Guess it gets the prompt out of the way. Draws 2, banishes Radiant from hand. Summons Fenrir, who is bigger than Majesty Maiden, swings over her. Sets 1, True King's Return will activate, targeting Ignis Heat. He's back once again. Ignis Heat to attack mode, swings at Fenrir, another Mutual Destruction. Still in the battle phase, activate True King's Return, brings back Ignis Heat once more, still defense mode. Duelist A draws for turn, activates Magician's Souls, sending away Dark Magician, summoning itself, activates Eternal Soul, summoning the Dark Magician, moves to battle, swings over Ignis Heat, passes to main phase 2, summons Magician's Rod, does not use its effect to add a card. Those two will make Chaos Angel. True King's Return once again, summoning Ignis Heat. Chaos Angel is tributed for Gamma Seal. Oof. Ignis Heat to attack mode, swing over Gamma. Activate True King's Return, summon back Majesty Maiden. Eternal Soul's effect, summon back the Dark Magician. Magician's Rod effect, tribute Magician's Souls, add the rod back to hand. This is a weird match. Draws their second triple tactics, summons Ash Blossom, syncs together with the Dark Magician. For Baron de Fleur, doesn't really matter. Baron de Fleur's effect activates is negated. Eternal Soul effect, summon the Dark Magician. Move to battle. Baron de Fleur, swing over Ignis Heat. Dark Magician, swing over Majesty Maiden. That's one card in the middle. True King's Return will summon back Majesty Maiden. Here we are again. I'm going to set that in the skill drain column. True King's Return summons back Ignis Heat, sets one pass. Draws Preparation of Rites, activates it, adding Illusion of Chaos. Reveal Illusion of Chaos, use its effect, add Magician's Souls. Puts a triple tactic on top of the deck. Use Magician's Souls effect, sending away Dark Magician Girl, discard itself, summon Dark Magician Girl. Summons Magician's Rod. Rod swing over Ignis Heat. Girl swing over Majesty Maiden. I just remembered skill drain meant Magician's Rod couldn't use its effect before. True King's Return summons back Majesty Maiden. Baron de Fleur goes direct. During the end of the battle phase, player activates evenly matched, sends away all the back row, and we finally get some actual big damage in. But the match is still going turn 11. Tributes True King's Return to summon Ignis Heat from the hand. This destroys Baron de Fleur, activates Disciples of the True Draco. Targeting 3 True Draco cards, put them back in the deck, draw 1. Moves to battle, swings over Dark Magician Girl. Sets 1 card, passes. I could be an auctioneer. Player draws Radiant, uses Illusion of Chaos effect, adding Magician's Rod to hand. Puts Radiant back in the deck, summon the Rod. Dark Magician swings over Ignis Heat. Swings direct with Magician's Rod, and direct again with the second one for exact lethal. The game ends on turn 12. Thought that was going to go on forever. They had me ever so worried. Makanko. Maxi is fired off immediately. Opponent activates Crossout Designator, declaring Maxi. Proceeds with their turn, using Exo-Sister Martha's effect, summoning herself and Ellis from the deck. Herself from hand, Ellis from the deck. Those two will then overlay. Make Exo-Sister Michaelis. Michaelis will use her effect, detaching Ellis, to add Exo-Sister Returnia to hand. Sets 3 back row and passes. Activates a Pointer of the Red Lotus, revealing their entire hand, which was just, I think it was an evenly matched. I know, I saw it for a flash of a second. Look at their opponent's hand, banishing 1 card until the end of the turn, which is Ohime. Pot of Extravagance, banishing 6. Drawing 2, activates Preparation of Rites, adding another Ohime. Reveal Ohime, add Great Makanko Ceremony, put back the other discard the other Pot of Extravagance because you can only use 1 per turn. Activates the ritual to summon Ohime. Makanko Ceremony will banish itself. Send away Makanko Dance. Maya Washidora summons Hare, which will activate Arabesque, equipping it to itself. Opponent activates Imperm, targeting Hare. Hare's effects negated. Arabesque effect will activate. Opponent activates Returnia, targeting the Arabesque to banish it and summon. No, they have no further ways to go. Activates Double-Edged Sword, equipping it to Exo-Sister Michaelis. Both players take any damage from attacks involving the equipped monster. So I guess that's a way to guarantee your Ohime's or your Makanko's effects. After Ohime's attack, she will target Maya Washidori, activating, equipping it to Hare. A Pointer of the Red Lotus will give them back their ritual monster that was banished before or during the end phase. Passes to Exo-Sister. Using Michaelis' effect again, detaching a unit, adding Pax. Activate Pax, adding Martha. Mark the effect because they control no monsters or only Exo-Sister XZs, summons herself from the hand and Ellis from the deck once more, turning into a second Michaelis. Michaelis' effect is activate because she was summoned this turn to banish Ohime. Both Michaelises will then be used as materials to make Exo-Sister Magnifica. Magnifica effect, attaching a unit to banish Haorei. Moves to battle. She will swing twice with Magnifica and set one card. She's down to 800, but Makanko needs a lot to get over this. Reveals Ohime in hand. Magnifica's effect will chain. Using herself as material to make a third Michaelis. Ohime will add Li, discard herself, activate Fire Dance. Opponent activates Called By, targeting Ohime. Ohime go bye-bye. Summons Li. Which will special summon Michaelis back. Makanko Fire Dance Resolution. Summon Li, equip, and summon back Michaelis. However, the Michaelis that was summoned this turn will activate her effect, targeting Mayo Ashidori. Banishing it. Feels wrong. Li swings into Michaelis, which wins. Why didn't they banish Li? Strange things are happening these days. Bill can say that every time, and I mean it every time. It's hero time. Opponent summons Nepenthes, Traptrix, links her off into Traptrix Sarah. Maybe it's not hero time. Parallel Exceed will activate, summoning itself from the hand, summoning its twin from the deck. Both Exceeds will overlay into Traptrix Rafflesia. Activates the effect of Arachnokampa, summoning herself from hand. Sarah's effect will activate, letting them set Holutea. Holutea will activate, discarding a Traptrix Trapple Nightmare to activate itself this turn. Sarah will summon Dionea from the deck. Dionea will reset Trapple Nightmare. Holutea and Dionea will make Traptrix Pingulica, which will detach one material from itself. Add Traptrix Vesiculo to hand. That's one. Uses Vesiculo's effect, sending away that evenly matched, summoning itself. Vesiculo and Arachnokampa will link together, making Traptrix Kularia. Kularia effect will activate during the end phase, summoning back Arachnokampa. Player draws for turn, activates a hero lives, summoning Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist will special summoned. Trap Hole Nightmare will activate in response, negating Shadow Mist and destroying her. Kularia's effect will let them reset Trap Hole Nightmare. Sarah's effect will chain. Pingulica will chain because the opponent's card was sent to the graveyard. Imperm will activate, targeting Rafflesia. Don't think that's going to work. Shadow Mist is absorbed by Pingulica. Atrax is summoned. Chain Hole is set. Player summons Stratos, who adds Ferris. Ferris will pitch Shadow Mist. Rafflesia will use her effect, copying the effect of Centaway Gravedigger's Trap Hole, which will negate Ferris, do 2,000 life points of damage, activates Fusion Destiny, sending away Denier and Malicious, summoning Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Malicious in Graveyard will banish itself, summon its twin. Denier will activate, summoning itself. Use its effect, set the banished Malicious on top of the deck. Denier and Malicious will then link together to make Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader will target Malicious, summon it back. Cross Crusader tribute Malicious, add Honest Neos. Malicious engrave, banish self. Summon self. Malicious and Cross Crusader link together to make Dread Decimator. Discards Honest Neos, bumping up DPE to 5,500. Swings at Sarah. Decimator with the follow-up, and game. I'm actually surprised Hero pulled that off. Would have thought Traptrix would have just kept him oppressed the whole time. Good for them. Blue Eyes and Red Eyes with Manju. Summons Manju with Thousand Hands, adding Blackluster Soldier, Legendary Swordsman. And passes. I don't know what I'm dealing with. Opponent activates Fire Formation Tenki, adding Tri-Brigade Fractale. Activates Fractale's effect, pitching itself, sending away Kit. Kit's effect will activate, send away Nerval. Nerval's effect will add Fractale. Summons Fractale. Fractale will banish 2, Kit and Nerval, to summon Farragut. Farragut will summon... what in the goddamn? Bellerophon, Mystical Beast of the Forest. Then activates Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial sent away Calantosa, Mystical Beast of the Forest. Bellerophon will activate its effect, discarding DD Crow, targeting Calantosa. Calantosa is summoned back to the field. Calantosa special summon, which will pop Manju. Calantosa and Tri-Brigade Farragut will link together to make Rugal. Farragut's effect will activate, add a card to let them draw a card, put one back, moves to battle. Rugal will swing. Fractale will swing. The Fawn is just there. During their draw phase, Blackluster Soldier Legendary Swordsman will let them add Advanced Ritual Art to hand. Summons the Redstone of Legend. Rugal will activate to summon Fractale. Redstone will tribute itself, summon Red Eye's Soul, which is Red Eye's Black Dragon. Target one Red Eye's Black Dragon they control, inflict damage to the opponent equal to its attack, which is just 900. Activates Advanced Ritual Art, sending away a Blue Eyes White Dragon from the deck. This lets them summon the Legendary Swordsman, who has an animation. Moves to battle, Legendary Swordsman swings over Fractale. Shuffles away all the cards the opponent controls. Red Eye's Soul then swings. Passes turn. This match ain't super over. Also, I don't know if y'all are seeing this, but on the side log here where it has Duelist B's icon, the arrows and the cylinders do not appear in this. And it looks kind of cool, just with the red and yellow lightning. Anyway, summons Nerval, banishes Farragut and Fractale, summoning Bear Brom. Bear Brom and Nerval will then link together to make Seymour, Bird of Sovereignty. Bear Brom's effect will activate, Nerval will activate. Nerval will add Karas to hand. Bear Brom will add Revolt to hand. Oof. Puts a card back, uses Karas' effect, discarding DD Crow, summons itself. Karas will then banish 4. Summon Shirag, the Ominous Omen. Shirag effect, banish the Legendary Swordsman. It's over. Shirag swing over the soul, Karas go direct, and Seymour for game. It was a respectable counterattack they had, but it wasn't enough. Oh, gross. Time Lords. Activates Pot of Extravagance, banish 6, draw 2. Sets Threatening Roar, and passes. Opponent draws. Activates Fire King Island, Threatening Roar in response. Sets 1, Fire King Island will pop a card in hand. Add Fire King Avatar. I need the names for this thing. Arvada, the card he destroyed was Garunix. Arvada will be summoned. Battle phase is skipped. Moves to the end phase. Time Lord player's turn. Draws Time Maiden. Summons the Maiden, tributes her. Arvada's effect will chain. Backfire will chain to that. Arvada will negate Time Maiden, destroy another Garunix in hand. Player then just summons Mykion, who swings into Arvada. Mykion's effect will have the Fire King's life points. Fire King Island will activate, popping a Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys in hand. Add Fire King Avatar Yaksha. Summon Yaksha. Pass. Player draws a Time Maiden. Mykion's effect will activate. Fire King Arvada's will activate to negate. Negates the Time Lord, popping Yaksha. Backfire gets a counter. Yaksha will pop Yubel Terra Incarnate in hand. Time Maiden will banish herself, summon Lazion. Swings with Mykion and Lazion. Lazion will shuffle away their graveyard. Mykion will have his life points once again. Lazion's effect, because he drew a card, take 1,000. Goes to defense mode, sets a card. Fire King Island pops the king. Adds Fire King High Avatar Garunix. Backfire gets a counter. Not that any of it matters. Cross for turn. Lazion goes back to the deck, as does Mykion. Summons a Time Maiden. Tributes her. Adds Lazion. Summon Lazion. Pass turn. Draw for turn. Take 1,000 points of damage thanks to Lazion. And game. Might be a controversial take, but I think Time Lords are gross. Anyway, as I stated at the start, this is going to be a shorter one, so this brings us to the short end. I hope all of you have a fantastic week. Start off on this wonderful 1 week after Labor Day, Monday. Bye.